Hello and namaste everyone. I hope you are all doing great and in good health. It's me Sampurna and welcome to Sampurna Vlogs YouTube channel. If you are visiting this channel for the first time, then please don't forget to subscribe my channel to get more information about the Canada visa application process. Many students feel doubtful whether we can travel or not during this pandemic condition. So we are here to clear your doubt. Today, I have Mr. Akash Neupane, who traveled to Canada on August 6th through Turkish Airlines. So, today, we are talking to him about the scenario during his travel. So, talking about him, he did his undergrad from Nepal and he is here for masters at New York Institute of Technology, Vancouver. And he got his visa on February 6th. So today we'll be discussing with him about the whole scenario during his travel. What is the document required? What question he had to face during his travel by the officer. So first of all, welcome to Canada.
Thank you, thank you.
So the first question is, how are you feeling now?
Well, at the moment, I am feeling very much bored because I have nothing to do. A lot of things here, and I am all alone, quarantining myself
Okay, that's good.
in the
Okay,
hotel.
so
So at the moment, feeling bored.
okay, so when your class is going to start?
Actually, my orientation will be held remotely on August 24th to 26th, and then they have signed up one class that will be delivered online on August, starting from August 31st. And hope they have said that they will be taking most of the classes to in person, in keeping the mind that the pandemic is going on, and even the in-person classes are important. And some courses will be those courses that can be completed online, they will be completed delivered online.
So it is a kind of blended course, am I right?
Yeah, mostly blended course.
So as you have already traveled to Canada, are you essential traveler, or what makes students as essential traveler to travel in Canada?
Well, when I knew about that Arrive app, I found there was a question regarding are you a travel exempt, and in the option you student won't be finding anything that relates them to travel exempt, like medical services, or there are some 4 points, I think 4 points that declares that a person is travel exempt, and in which student does not include. But I think the documentation that was provided by the college will different of a student to travel at this moment, because the Canadian immigration is so much lean towards welcoming the international students at the moment too. I have felt in that way.
Okay, so what specifically makes you traveler as a essential traveler?
I think at the moment, travel support letter from your college stating
Okay.
that at least one of your course is mandatory. At least one of your course, even there are 4 or 5 courses in your one semester. At least one courses is instructed that program will be delivered on campus, or physical presence is mandatory at the moment. So that will even work. It's not necessary that each of the course is delivered remotely, sorry, in person at the moment. Even one course will work.
Okay. Was that statement clearly mentioned in your offer letter, or you delivered it by yourself?
Well, for me, I think the college was so much helpful. They told that there I had a course named ELSI 593, which is deliberately in person, and they have clearly told that physical presence is mandatory, and attendance is regardless of whether the pandemic is going on or not. Keeping the things that BC government has instructed college to take care during managing the pandemic, I think.
Okay, so let's start from the beginning. What was the scenario at the boarding counter in Kathmandu?
Well, in Kathmandu, I didn't find immigration officers so much cooperating. They were discussing on a very, I think, nonsense topic that was not really much interested for, not really much needed for them to discuss about. I expected them to be cooperative at the moment, but they were making nonsense statements. They were asking me that why didn't I renew my NOC that was issued by the Ministry of Education, and I told them that, and even they were arguing that why my NOC is in September and I got visa in I think, yeah, February 6th I got my visa. And they were asking that why I got my visa in February and why I did issue my NOC in uh, September 2019. And I told them that NOC is important for sending money, but they aren't, I think, much sure about that. NOC is only for, they are sure about that NOC is only for the exchanging the dollar that government allows us to carry while we travel. So that was the only problem that I faced in Nepal airport. They were asking for a travel support letter, which I gave them, but they were not so much interested in reading the travel support letter. They are mostly concerned why that NOC is 6 months older, why your visa came fast, late, even after issuing NOC. So they were concerned on those things. And again in Istanbul airport, I think Canada. Yeah, but in Istanbul airport, I think what I expected in Istanbul airport was something out of the box. In Istanbul airport, when I was about to board my plane, sorry, train, board my plane, they asked me my travel letter, they asked me my introduction letter, they asked me my passport, they asked me my offer letter, and they were saying that first time students who are traveling to Canada are not allowed to board Turkish Airlines. And how do you came by Turkish Airlines to Istanbul? And they asked me why Nepal immigration is not seeing such things. They have instructed them something like that, and they asked me. I told them that that's none of your concern because I am here for the transit. I am not here to enter Turkey, and I am not here to follow the Turkish rules. I'm here for the Canada, and I am here to. And I have followed all my Canadian immigration rules. I am international student whose visa was approved in March 18, now being delivered physically. We had to attend class, which is mentioned in travel letter. Who's and what are the other that requirements? I have complete. I know that I have completed all those requirements, so I can travel at the moment. I told them, and they were saying that no, first time students are not allowed to board the plane. They are not. They have not allowed anyone in the past. Like that, and they were saying that at least 70% of our course should be offline to be eligible to travel in Turkish Airlines. They were so saying at last they allowed me when I had certain discussion with them, and they,
Okay.
I think one of the officers took WhatsApp, and he told that I will be messaging immigration. I don't know whether he messaged Canadian immigration or his superior officers. And when he did that, after 20 or 30 minutes, he called me and said me, okay, you can board the plane.
Okay.
So that was the something that I didn't expect in Turkish transit. And
Okay.
when I came in Canadian immigration, Airlines to be repeated in the Canadian immigration, but I think Canadian immigration was super cool. The lady officers just asked me uh, my I when I presented my document, I presented passport and my letter of introduction at the same time, and she asked me my offer letter and letter of acceptance. And when I gave her, she asked me three questions. I think she asked me, "Do you can you pay your own fees?" Which I replied yes. And what is your course? How long for how long your she's saying where are you going? Where is my institution? I think yeah, where is my institution? And I answered all of them, and she told me, okay, now I will be issuing a study permit that will be valid until the 31st July. I think that was the sign of relief for me.
Okay. Okay. Congratulations once again. And what are the documents you recommend students to carry during their travel?
I think at the moment the most important document is the travel letter itself, stating that your stating that your courses will be delivered physically will be the most important document at the moment. If even though if college is issue a travel letter that's stating that due to internet restrictions or due to time zone difference, I think that will not be working at the moment. The most important letter is travel letter stating that the physical presence is mandatory or computer lab programs is mandatory. That will be the key document at the moment. And apart from those documents, urge each and every student from Nepal, which we do not use the international debit card or credit card. So please visit your local banks before exchanging the dollar of 1500 USD equivalent. Please ask bank to make international dollar card, because when you are here, you will be paying for your hotels or your Airbnb, or for your food, or for your groceries through Walmart. You will be paying all those things online, and even though if you carry high amount of cash, that will not be working at least for a period of 14-day quarantine. So please do make international debit card as soon as possible if you are planning to travel here in Canada.
Okay. So where are you staying in your quarantine prayer?
I'm staying at Patricia Hotel, which is in East Hastings Street in Vancouver. I was quite unlucky here because when I booked my hotel from Nepal, I my brother gave me one credit card number which had no money. I think his credit limit has reached, but I forget to update when I get my own international travel card, which I made from Himalayan Bank. And when I arrived in airport and when I checked that, I got to know that my booking was cancelled. At the time when I booked the hotel, yeah, it was for about 800 Canadian dollar, but due to since I had to check in 7th of August. Even though I reached Vancouver on 8th of August, because here in hotel in Canada, the check-in time, I think not in Canada, I think only in British Columbia, check-in time start from 2 p.m. and the check-in time ends on I think 1 a.m. 1 a.m. or I think yeah 1 a.m. 1 a.m. So if you are planning to check in before that, you have to book your uh, room at least one day before. So in my case, I landed on airport on 1:30 p.m. On August 8th. So I had to pay the room for from August 7th to August 22 or August 23rd. I forgot that. So and I landed. Then I booked again using my international travel card or dollar card. You can say credit card. You can say anything, and I had to pay around $1,100 for that, and they are charging me $100 for uh, security deposit. So that's how it is in the quarantine. And for my food, I am using DoorDash and skip the dishes because Uber Eats is not accepting my debit card or credit card that I made from Nepal.
Okay. Okay. Actually, it's a very tough time for everyone, and especially for international students. So, what could be your suggestion for newcomers or who are traveling for fall intake?
Sorry, I didn't get your full question because of.
So, what could be your suggestion for new travelers or those who are traveling for fall intake?
I think the most key factor is I think confident. You must be confident enough that you have to show them that your travel is essential. Even if you if even though if someone is planning that, oh, I don't have travel later but I will travel on my own risks, just be confident enough to face each and every obstacles that will be coming in your way, because you won't be getting so much lucky all the time. So make sure that you are prepared for each and every harsh words the officer will be saying, and you have to reply them accordingly. You can't be replying with anger and some anxiety. You have to reply in a logical way so that they will think, oh yeah, he's correct. So you have to be confident enough and you have to be logical at the same time.
Yeah, you must be an essential traveler, or you must have sufficient documents or answer their questions.
Yeah. For that, at the moment I already told that you the most important key paper is your travel support letter from your college. Apart from that, all your documents that we used to take while traveling is somewhat similar.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Akash Neupane, for joining us, who stood up and decided to come front to help and share the information to students. Today, we decided to make videos to make clear about the situation during travel to Canada. Please watch this video to the end for full details. So, if you like this video, then please share it with your friends. And if you want to get connected with me, don't forget to subscribe my channel. Thank you so much for watching this video, and thank you so much, Mr. Akash Nipane, for joining us.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for letting my words reach out to the students who needed the most at the moment. I think you are doing a great job. Keep it up. I wish you all the best
Okay,
for your
thank you.
future
Same to you,
endeavors.
man. Keep yourself safe
Thank
and
you.
have a
Thank you.
good day.